Start. Thank you. Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Good morning. We now call this meeting to order for the pre-bid conference for the goods and services published last March 1 to 7, 2024. May I request the back secretariat to check the attendance and determine.
Good morning, everyone. We would like to acknowledge the following members of the BAC: Maria Cristina Ita Cardon, BAC Chairperson; Grace V. Chua, BAC Vice Chairperson; Loreto C. Balenya Jr., BAC Member; John Jeric H. Cruz, BAC Member; Darius M. Mercado, BAC Provisional Member. With 4 regular members present and 1 provisional member, we have a quorum. And may we also recognize from the TWG, we have Jerome A. Aquino, Donita Rose S. Tibang, Randolph E. Aquino, and from the back secretariat, we have Elmer G. Silao, and yours truly, Ricami J. Concepcion. That is for our attendance today, Madam.
Thank you, Bansek. So for our agenda, we will be discussing the brief basic contractual data. Afterwards, after that, the requirements of bidding documents to be submitted by the contractor, and timelines will be discussed by Engineer Darius Mercado. And after that, the questions and comments from the bidders. So first is the brief basic contractual data. For our first project, ID number 24GOI 0002. Purchase and delivery of office computer accessories and janitorial supplies, first semester of FY 2024. Duration or the delivery of materials is 30 calendar days. ABC is 5,025,682 pesos and 18 centavos. Next project is ID number 24GOI 0003. Purchase and delivery of various materials for the maintenance of service vehicle, first semester of FY 2024. Delivery period is 30 calendar days. ABC of 868,460 pesos and 70 centavos. Engineer Darius.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning. For the requirements of bidding documents, under technical documents, legal, field jobs registration certificate, platinum membership based on GPPB Resolution Number 15, Series of 2021. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, Department of Trade and Industry, for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority, for cooperatives or its equivalent documents. Mayors or business permit. Tax clearance per Executive Order Number 398, Series of 2005. For technical, statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract. Original copy of bid security, if in the form of security bond. Submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, or original copy of notarized bid security as bid securing declaration. Conformity with the technical specifications, which may include production, delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales parts if applicable. Original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement, or OSS, and if applicable, original notarized secretary's certificate in case of corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For financial, the supplier audited financial statements showing, among others, the supplier's total and current assets and liabilities stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institution. The prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracted capacity, or NFCC, or a committed line of credit from a universal or commercial bank in lieu of its NFCC computation. For financial documents, Jury of original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. Original of duly signed and accomplished price schedule, recurring and maintenance costs if applicable. For the documents to be submitted by the bidder. For bidding requirements. The bidding for the project shall be governed by all the provision of RA number 9184 and its 2016 revised RRR, including its generic procurement manuals and associated policies, rules and regulation as the primary source thereof, while the herein clauses shall serve as the secondary source thereof. Any amendments made to the IRR and other GPPB issuances shall be applicable only to the ongoing posting, advertisement, or IB by the BAC through the issuance of a supplemental or bulletin. The bidder, by the act of submitting its bid, shall be deemed to have verified and accepted the general requirements of this project, including other factors that may affect the cost, duration, and execution or implementation of the contract, project, or work, and examine all instructions, forms, terms, and project requirements in the bidding documents. Who are the eligible bidders? Only bid of bidders found to be legally, technically, and financially capable will be evaluated. Pursuant to the Section 23.4.1.3 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184, the bidder shall have an SLCC that is at least one contract similar to the project, the value of which, adjusted to current prices using the PSA CPI, must be at least equivalent to at least 50% of the ABC. The bidder shall comply with the eligibility criteria under Section 23.4.1 of the 2016 IRR of RA number 9184. For clarification and amendment of bidding documents, prospective bidders may request for clarification on and or interpretation of any part of the bidding documents. Such request must be in writing and received by the procuring entity either at its given address or through electronic mail indicated in the IB at least 10 calendar days before the deadline set for the submission and receipt of bids. For document comprising the bid, eligibility, and technical components, the first envelope shall contain the eligibility and technical documents of the bid as specified in Section 8, Checklist of Technical and Financial Documents. The bidder's LCC, as indicated in ITB Clause 5.3, should have been completed within 5 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. For documents comprising the bid, financial component, the second bid envelope shall contain the financial documents for the bid as specified in Section 8, Checklist of Technical and Financial Documents. If the bidder claims preference as a domestic bidder or domestic entity, a certification issued by the DTI shall be provided by the bidder in accordance with Section 43.1.3 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA number 9184. Any bid exceeding the ABC indicated in paragraph 1 of the IB shall not be accepted. For bid security, the bidder shall submit a bid securing declaration or any form of bid security in the amount indicated in the BDS, which shall be not less than the percentage of the ABC in accordance with the schedule in the BDS. The bid and bid security shall be valid until 120 calendar days after opening of bids. Any bid not accompanied by an acceptable bid security shall be rejected by the procuring entity as non-responsive. For sealing and marking of bids, each bidder shall submit one copy of the first and second components of its bid. The procuring entity may request additional hard copies and or electronic copies of the bid. However, failure of the bidders to comply with the said request shall not be a ground for disqualification. For opening and preliminary examination of bids, the BAC shall open the bids in public at the time, on the date, and at the place specified in the paragraph 9 of the IB. The bidders' representative who are present shall sign a register evidencing their attendance. In case video conferencing, webcasting, or other similar technologies will be used, attendance of participants shall likewise be recorded by the BAC Secretariat. In case the bid cannot be opened as scheduled due to justifiable reasons, the scheduling requirements under Section 29 of the 2016 Revised RR of RA number 9184 shall prevail. The preliminary examination of bids shall be governed by Section 30 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA number 9184. For the detailed evaluation and comparison of bids, the procuring entities BAC shall immediately conduct a detailed evaluation of all bids rated pass using non-discretionary pass-fail criteria. The BAC shall consider the conditions in the evaluation of bids under Section 32.2 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA number 9184. The project shall be awarded having several items as one contract. For post-qualification, within a non-extendable period of 5 calendar days from received by the bidders of the notice from the BAC that it submitted the lowest calculated bid, the bidder shall submit its latest income and business tax returns filed and paid through the BIR electronic filing and payment system and other appropriate licenses and permits required by law and stated in the BDS. For signing of the contract, the documents required in Section 37.2 of the 2016 Revised IRR of RA number 9184 shall form part of the contract. Additional contract documents are indicated in the BDS. For the timelines, for the last day of clarification or query is on March 11, 2024, 10 days before the deadline of receipt of bid. For the deadline of receipt of bid is at 12 o'clock noon of March 21, 2024, and for the opening of bids is 1 o'clock p.m. of March 21, 2024. That's all, ma'am.
So we now open the session to questions and clarifications from the prospective bidders. May I request the Secretariat to read questions generated online if there's any. Okay, so having no more questions or clarifications, I'll just remind everyone that the opening of bids for these projects is on March 21, 2024 at 1 p.m. And to be aired via at LPMDEO conference room to be aired via YouTube channel through DPWH, LasPinas-MuntinlupaDEO DEO Procurement Livestream. So this pre-bid conference is adjourned. Thank you for